Hello and welcome to the Sydney Showground, where South Africa are through to the semi-finals of the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup after a win over Pakistan. I'm Neroli Meadows. I've got Natalie Germanis and Laura Volva, the player of the match, alongside me. Laura, first of all, congratulations. You're through to the semis, first time since 2014. How does it feel?
It feels really amazing. This is what we as a team set out to do, and I'm just really happy that it came right today and that we got through.
Laura, you've worked really hard at your game, in particular in this format of it. Tell us about that journey since the last T20 World Cup.
Yeah, I think there's been a bit of a change in position since then as well. I think that's working pretty well for me. But yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a lot of long hours in the nets and trying and working on my options, because I feel the basics were there. It was just building on that, and I'm really happy that the hard work is paying off.
I feel like you were the difference today. There was great energy from both sides, but 53 off 36 balls, when you got going, that was what really broke the game apart.
Thank you. Yeah, well, I feel that's been kind of key for us as a team this tournament. Every game, there's been one or two stand-up performances and people have stepped up when it really matters. So it's been a real team performance to get here.
We so often talk about your technique and how beautiful it is. It's so nice to watch. I say, if you open up a textbook, there's a picture of Laura Volva out there.
Thank you.
Your training, if there's anybody at home that wants to know how to play the drive, like you play the drive, what would you tell them?
Well, it is something that I work on a lot. I have a personal coach back at home, Laurie Ward, and it's something that we really focus on. We think if the basics are there and the shapes are good, then the bigger shots will kind of come naturally. So we've just been building on that. So yeah.
I also love the fact that when you really smack one down the ground, you just kind of go, yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, well, inside I'm freaking out, but, but yeah, I got to look cool.
How confident are you now heading into the semis of actually really making making a difference, doing some damage and going all the way?
Well, we did what we set out to do, and now if we can just take it all the way, that'll be amazing for our unit. In T20s, it's anyone's game, so we're just going to look to do the basics right and do the same that we've been doing.
Got a big chance as well to top the table too, with one game still to go. Is that a little bit of a surprise to the team? Was that in the plans? It just seems to have gone so well for you guys, 3 out of 3.
Yeah, exactly. I think, we'll definitely be thinking about that going into the next game. We've just been taking it one game at a time and just seeing how it goes, but we all know that we have so many match winners in our side, and it's just really great to see it's finally coming together now.
And just finally, I just wanted to ask you about Cap. Obviously, she missed the last game, a little bit ill, made 31 today, which was great, but didn't bowl. How is she tracking?
I haven't checked on her now after today's game, but I know she's been a bit ill, but I'm sure she'll be right soon.
Well, congratulations. It was a wonderful effort and you were really entertaining to watch. So all the best for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
She was an absolute star today, Laura Volva. So well done. Thank you so much. We'll let you get your recovery going. So well done on that one. Now, I wanted to get your thoughts, Natalie, just on the game as well. How did you see it overall?
Well, I think from South Africa's perspective, winning the toss and batting first was obviously something they would have wanted to do. That was job done in the beginning. They know that this is not an easy pitch to bat on, and I think they acclimatised well, in particular Laura Volva did, because she knew coming in, she's got to score at a decent rate, but she's also got to find a way to get herself in and get the timing. And she timed it superbly. She made it look like a really good surface and made it look easy. That wasn't easy. That was a really tough innings. It wasn't easy for her to score quickly, but she somehow managed to do it. And she was striking at almost 150. That's quite superb by her. And she showed great maturity and great calmness, which I think helped through the rest of the camp as well.
There was a few scary moments as well there. Pakistan was certainly putting in a big effort, especially when they're missing their captain as well. It was a great effort from them in the end, just falling short.
It was an excellent effort. They probably knew that there was a little passage of play which was too quiet for them when they were chasing. And I think they might need to look at a little rejig of the order. You look at Imam Javed, who came in. She was brilliant. She hit the ball really nicely. She hits it really cleanly, but she's coming in, I think, at 7. It's a little bit low for her type of talent and technique. She maybe should have been promoted up the order. In a situation like they were in, they might have needed just to rejig that order a little bit and be a little bit more adaptable towards it. And who knows what might have happened. If they were chasing around 125, we might have seen a very different game.
Well, thank you so much for your thoughts today. It is a big win for South Africa. Their best effort at a World Cup since 2014, through to the semi-finals, and they are in the mood to do some damage. So we'll have to wait and see from here just how far they go. That's all from us at the Sydney Showground. We have a doubleheader coming up though, so another game to come here as the World Cup coverage continues.